Hi guys, this is Miss Bridget. Sadly, I have to teach away from you all. I miss you very, very much. And although we can't be together for our class time, I'm really glad that I can teach from the studio where I work when I'm not teaching dance. So we're gonna try this out, and feel free to use the comment section below to say if there's something you really like trying during class, or maybe you wanna let me know how much you did, or if there's anything that you see that you wanna practice and you wanna record yourself doing it, then later I'd be happy to watch it and give you any feedback. All right, let's get started. Let's give our feet a little bit of love. We're not dancing on them as much. Maybe we're not walking around on them as much right now, but we still ask a lot of them. Make sure you get your toes. Get underneath that big toe joint. Get in your arches. Get everything nice and warmed up. Okay. All right, well, let's slide our legs out in front and let's start flexing and pointing. Get everything nice and warm, trying to work through your half toe before you point. Bring those toes back up. Nice flex, keeping your knees straight, sitting up really tall, even though we're just using our feet right now. Always using all of our muscles in ballet. Okay, now let's alternate one at a time. Good job. Flexing and pointing. And something I was thinking about, you guys, was even though we're not in a dance studio together right now, it's important, I think, to still make sure that you get your ballet shoes on when you're doing this. Maybe find your favorite pair of leg warmers, maybe find your favorite leotard, because that's important too, right? How dance makes us feel, and maybe what are our favorite parts about it. So make sure you give that to yourself, even though we're not coming to the studio together. All right, let's bring our feet together. Scoot your bottoms forward, and let's fly, fly, fly like butterflies. We can't go around the circle today, but we can think about where we want to go. I think if I was imagining my favorite place in the world right now, I might be thinking about San Francisco. But luckily, we're all safe at home. And let's just think about stretching. Okay, let's bring our feet in like we're in that nice cocoon. And stretch, stretch, stretch forward, becoming that caterpillar. And coming in one more time to be those butterflies. All right, maybe give your legs a little extra stretch. Just make sure you don't push right on your knee joint, okay? Make sure you're up on the top part of your leg. Whatever feels good to your body. Remember, you don't want to hurt. Just a nice stretch is what we want. Okay, let's open up. And I do very much miss making cakes and pizzas and ice cream sundaes with you all. So today we'll just do some extra stretches, okay? So let's maybe make some circles with our feet. Remember, sitting up nice and tall while we're doing this, okay? Make sure you go the other direction, going through a point, flexing those feet at the top, and then back. Good. Okay. Now, let's flex both our feet. Let's point both our feet. Let's take our right arm under, left arm over. Think about your arm touching your ear, okay? And let's reach over big, big, big rainbow arms. Nice stretch. Take a deep breath here. Let's come on up. Both hands come through fifth position. Beautiful fingers, right? Hiding those thumbs. You should be able to look up at your hands without moving your head. Okay, so if they're here and I have to lift my chin, that's too far. Right there, awesome. Okay, let's switch. Left arm, let's stretch over. Good, good. Keeping those toes pointed. Good. Come on up, back to center. Let's turn and think about our nose coming down. Keep everything really pointed. Good. Come on back through. Turn. Doing great, you guys. I'm sure there are amazing stretches happening right now, even though I can't see them. last time. Let's go down to the center. Maybe you stop here, that's fine, okay? Maybe some of us are a little more flexible. We can come down farther, that's great. Okay. Just hang out here, see what feels good. We're all at different places, that's okay, everybody's body's different. Maybe flex here for a minute, maybe point. I think I like to flex when I'm trying to stretch a little farther because then I protect my knees, that's really important, okay? All right, let's come up, shake it out. Okay, some wiggles out, but we have a lot of extra wiggles right now, that's okay. Let's twist. Okay. Let's move on to bar. All right, good job, guys. All right, so we're moving on to bar. It'll feel a little bit different because we don't have our studio to go to, but you can find something in your home, I'm sure, that can be about the right height. So remember, when you're finding something to use for your bar, you don't want to have your hand lifted any higher than your hip, right? We've talked about this a little bit in class, that it might be tempting to use something tall, but even me, adult dancer, I need something that's about this tall, right? So that my elbow is relaxed next to my hip, so my shoulders aren't scrunched, okay? So find something, maybe it's your couch, maybe it's your kitchen counter, maybe it's a chair in your home, and let's just start with our normal routine. You guys know this at this point, I'm sure. So we're gonna start in our first position, right? Here we go. Nice round outside arm. Pull those shoulders back, lift your chest. Ready for our demis. 1, straighten those legs. 2, now our grand plie, bring that arm around. Ready, don't let your hand come higher than your shoulder. Okay, we're gonna stretch forward, nice long backs. Keep your knees straight. Come on up. Look up at the ceiling, keep your shoulders down. Up, and then we're gonna tendu. Second position, same thing. Demi, nice round arms, hiding your thumb. Good, all the way down, keep your heels on the floor. Don't let your arm come higher than your shoulder. We're gonna stretch towards the bar, nice big rainbow arms, and away. Ready to push back to the bar, and finish. Okay, moving on to our second side. So wherever you are, just turn around. You should be on your left foot on the outside now, okay? So I'm sure you guys all remember this, but it never hurts to remind ourselves that when we're doing plies, we want to keep our head up really, really tall, right? Whether you want to imagine that crown on your head that you don't want to tip and let it fall on the ground, that'd be sad. And something else we've talked about before, remember imagining those walls, one in front of us, one behind us. But when we go down, we don't want to pop out and hit that wall, right? And we don't want to lean forward and hit that wall. So make sure that you could just hover right between them, okay? Everything's really, really straight, really pulled up. That crown's on your head. Same thing when you come back. Now, of course, the exception, when we raise our arm up, that wall magically goes away. Okay, so don't even worry about it. It'll be fine right there. But keep your body really, really strong. Okay, so second side, let's come back to first position. We're gonna do the same thing. Nice round arms, lifting up, use your tummy muscles. 1, up, and 2. Grand plie, use your arm. Right, here we go. Now let's stretch forward, keep your knees straight. Touch the ground, come on up. Reach up, keep your shoulders down. Open, tendu, second position. Here we go. Demi, and 2. All the way down, heels stay on the ground. 6, 7, 8, stretch towards the bar, big rainbow arms. Beautiful, beautiful. And away. Get ready, come back towards the bar, and finish. Alrighty, moving on to round de jambes. So, remember, we're gonna have our nice turned out first positions, right? Everything's gonna be really pulled in, and it's especially important in these exercises to use our tummy muscles, okay? Because when we're drawing those nice circles with our feet, we don't want anything else moving besides this leg that's working, okay? So let's think about whatever paint color you want to choose today, that nice nice pointed toe. You're gonna dip into your bucket and you're gonna draw that circle right in front of your belly button, all the way out to the side, right? All the way behind the back of your head and through a nice turned out first position every time. We'll do the same exercise that you guys know, 2 slow, right? 4 fast, come back to first, and then reverse the whole thing. And then I know that we can't share our colors today, but maybe that can be something you comment below this video, okay? Let's go. Get that first position. Nice round arm. All right, ready? Moving to the front, really pulled up. Here we go. 1, 2, back through first. Front to the side, nothing else is moving. Let's open our arms for 4 fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to first, arms come down for your demi. Now whole thing to the back, pull up, back. Heel comes forward, front through first, very good. Back, heel forward, pointed toes. Arms open to the front for a fast. 2, 3, 4, come to first. Demi, both hands off the bar, and finish. Okay, turn yourself around with that outside foot if you can, wherever you are. First position. And we'll do our second side. Okay, so moving on to our second side. Remember, you can comment below, say which color you chose for your first side. And now I'm going to imagine dipping my toe into some nice sparkly gold paint. And I'm gonna draw that amazing circle all the way from the front, side, through the back, staying really, really pulled up, right? Back through first, every time. Okay, let's get our nice round arms. You guys should be working with your left foot now. Okay, here we go. Ready, to the front. Point those toes, back. Through first. Supporting leg is really, really straight. Okay, we're gonna open our arms for 4 fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, come to first, demi, whole thing to the back, right behind your head. Good. Heel comes forward, pointing those toes. Back, side, front. Arm opens to the front, 4 back. 2, 3, 4, come to first, demi, both hands off the bar, and finish. If you can, point that outside leg to turn yourself around. Okay, let's move on to our releves. Now remember, when we're here, don't grip the bar too hard because eventually we're gonna move our arms to 5th position, right? Where you can look at them without having to lift your chin to move your head, right? Keeping our shoulders down, keeping our ribs in, using our tummy muscles, and the whole time we're gonna keep our legs really, really straight, okay? So that when we come up onto our half toe, we're super strong, we can stay here, we're ready for that 8 count balance. The rest of the time, you guys remember the combination, I'm sure. We'll have our up and down, 4 times, then our long balance coming down. Remember, our heels stay together, toes are turned out this whole time. So when we come up, they're right there, they're ready to come right back together. Okay, you guys ready? First position, make sure you're not too close to your bar, nice relaxed arm, round arm outside. Okay, here we go. Ready, up, down, knees are straight. Use these big muscles in your legs, use your quads. Now balancing, bring your hands up to 5th, 5, 6, ready, back to first. Up, down, 2, keep those knees straight, keep your tummies in, and arms come up. Make sure they're not too far back. 5, 6, ready, and down. Okay, let's do the second side. All right, ready? You should have your left foot outside. Up, and 2, and 3, 4. Get ready to balance. Make sure you're not holding the bar. 4, 5, 6, and down, up. Make sure those heels are coming down together every time. And 4, make sure you're not relying on the bar too much. 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're done. Very good. Okay, now, wherever you are, just put both of your hands on whatever you're using, and we'll stretch out those muscles we were just using for those releves. Do you guys remember what we talked about? It's okay, I know you can't answer me, but these muscles here, those are our calves. Okay, so you're gonna wanna keep your feet parallel so they're facing the same direction, okay? Keep that back leg nice and straight. You should feel a stretch on your back leg. Now go ahead and bend the knee. Okay, you should feel a stretch a little bit closer to your heel. All right, let's switch legs. You should feel the stretch right back there. Stretch out our muscles because we ask a lot of them during dance. Okay, bend your back knee. Good job, guys. Okay, maybe shake out your feet. Okay, maybe wherever you're feeling it in your body, give it a little bit of extra attention. You might feel that in your calves here. You might feel it in your quads here. Okay, whatever you're feeling, shake it out. All right, well, let's move on. Okay, good job, guys. Alrighty, so moving on to our grand battements. If you guys don't remember, those are our big kicks. Okay, every time we're gonna start from first position and come back to first position. So that means pointing your toe as soon as it leaves the floor. Okay, keeping that leg straight as we lift it, keeping our supported leg straight. All right, keeping our nice round arms, coming back to first every single time. So recently we've adjusted this combination to be a little more advanced. If you guys remember, we're gonna kick 4 times to the front, then 4 times to the side, 4 to the back, 4 to the side. And if you remember, that shape makes a cross, right? So when we move in that pattern, we're moving en croix. Now remember, when we're pointing to the front and when we're kicking to the front, that big toe is pointing towards the ceiling. So we're working our turnout to the front. Every time traveling through first position, moving to the side, top of our foot is pointing towards the ceiling. Back through first position, moving to the back, our pinky toe is pointing towards the ceiling, so on and so forth in the shape of that cross. All right, let's go. Try to keep your feet really, really quiet. All right, find your first position. Nice round arms. Hand on your bar. You should be working with your right leg. All right, you ready? Here we go. 1 through first. Point your toes. Nice quiet feet. Through first and 4 to the side. 1, top of your foot towards the ceiling. 2, both knees straight. 3, try not to let any of this move. To the back. Point those toes through first. 2, good. 3, keep your body straight. Back to the side. 1, through first. 2, good. Nice round arms. And finish. Good. If you can, cross yourself, turn yourself around, and we'll move on to the second side. Here we go. All right, here we go. You should be on your left foot. 1, through first. 2, through first. 3, and 4 to the side. 1, keep those knees straight. 3, and 4 to the back. 1, through first every time. Keeping that crown on our heads. To the side. 1, point those toes. 2, quiet, quiet feet. Ready? 4, and finish. Good job. Let's finish that exercise. Use your outside foot. Cross your body. Okay, and let's move on. Good job. Alrighty, so we're done with our bar. If you guys want to go grab water, now's the time. We would usually do that during class. Make sure you're still staying hydrated, still treating yourself like a dancer, even though you're home, okay? But if you're ready to move on, we're going to do our little jumps. This is a combination you're familiar with. Okay, we're gonna start in first position. So that nice turned out toes, everything's really pulled up, okay, using your tummy muscles. Knees are gonna stay straight until we give ourselves a tiny little plie to start that jump, and we're gonna come through every time, toe, ball, heel. So we don't wanna jump like this, okay? We don't want a loud thump. You guys wanna try to be as quiet as possible, okay? Really, really quiet. So we'll do 2 slow in first position. 1, 2, 4, fast. Jump, 2, 3, 4. Open to second position. Arms open with it. Same pattern. 2 slow, 4 fast. We'll go back and forth. Follow along with me. Here we go. Ready, 2 slow. 2, 4 fast. 2, 3, 4, and open. 2, 1, 2, 3. Back to first. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and open. Nice relaxed hands. Again, first. 2, and 1, 2, 3, open. And let's get the wiggles out. Get them out. Whatever you want to do. Okay? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's come back to first and finish. Okay, so moving on to our games. You guys know how to play these. So maybe you'll just do this by yourself, or maybe you can grab whoever you're home with. Maybe just grab your favorite stuffed animal. And we're gonna start with the game where we make a pose on the little ding sound. Let's try to see some ballet poses. So some pointed toes, relaxed arms, maybe coming up. Maybe you wanna try to balance. And I know that we don't have as much space to work with as we usually do. So I'm gonna have really little motions, little movements, but use as much space as you have access to and have fun. Okay, here we go. Listen to the music. Maybe you're just thinking about ballet positions, where your arms are going. Maybe try to balance, right? Maybe try a different balance. Good. Listen to the music. Maybe just flowing arms. Listen closely. Very good. I'm thinking about nice quick half toes because I don't have a lot of room to move. Listen close, we're at the end. See if we can finish 5th or 1st. Good job. Okay, we're gonna move right into the next game. Ready? Listen to the music. You guys know this one. Nice strong beat, maybe makes you wanna march, right? Maybe back and forth. Now listen. Oh, okay, it's a little smoother, more graceful motions, like you're ice skating. Listen close. Here it is. Good job. Listen to the beat. What's coming next? There it is. Nice, graceful. Maybe you want to fly like a bird. Okay, what's next? Oh, this one makes you want to do a little tippy toes. Kind of sharp noises, right? Quick, 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 quick. Okay, back to our nice flowy, flowy, graceful motions. Nice relaxed arms. Let's listen. Marching. Again, I don't have as much space. You might not have as much space, so that's okay. Listen. Oh, one more nice flowy motion. Try to finish first. Very good. Okay. All right, so moving on to the part of our class where we're walking across the floor, and maybe we don't have as much room as we usually do. So if that just means taking a couple steps in one direction, and then you gotta reset yourself back to where you started, that's fine. Maybe you have a living room that you have enough space to walk across at a diagonal, right? So at that angle, like we sometimes do across the floor in the classroom. Whatever works for you, make it work. There's no right or wrong here. Just try to have some fun, okay? All right, here we go. Okay, hold that beach ball. Try to keep your knees straight. Point your toes with every step. Maybe you can practice walking backwards, okay? Whatever we can do in our new space, that's fine. And I'll just let the music play for a little bit, okay? You can walk yourself around wherever you're going, thinking about pointing those toes with every step, okay? Thinking about keeping your knees nice and straight. right? Thinking about when we hold that beach ball, our elbows are lifted, our thumbs are hidden. Nice round arms, okay? We don't want them behind us. Okay, are you still walking around whatever room you're in? Okay, keep those good high toes. All right, now wherever you are, find a good place to find first position. And today we're gonna work on an arabesque. Same arm is foot forward. Try to hold that leg up behind you. Balance, nice pointed toe. Good, come back to first. Okay, moving on to our next set of ballet walks. All right, rather than taking those big steps every time, I still want you to think about keeping those knees straight. I still want you to think about those nice high half toes, but we're doing our little steps, okay? Let's start just keeping our arms low. First position, nice round elbows, hidden thumbs, okay? And we'll just move to the beat, and then maybe halfway through the music, go ahead and choose your arms. So maybe you're moving them up together and you're making a nice circle, okay? Maybe you're going the other way and you're thinking about drawing that heart down right in front of your belly button. Maybe it's just one arm at a time, okay? Whatever feels nice to you, that's fine. Maybe it's practicing flying like a bird, okay? But always remembering our arms are moving slower than our feet, okay? Our knees are gonna be really straight, really strong. We're using our tummy muscles. All right, let's go. Little steps. Just keeping our arms low at first. Okay, maybe you want to try one foot in front of the other since we don't have as much room. Maybe moving backwards. Maybe staying in first position. If you put one foot in front, maybe switch those feet. Okay? Now let's think about adding some arms. All right, even though my feet are moving fast, my arms are moving slow. Okay, I'm going to try some wings. Good, nice high half toes. And again, let's come to first position and start that arabesque here. Same arm as foot forward, pulling up. Okay, good job. Alrighty, you guys have done a great job. I included a link to the song that you're used to doing your solos to, so feel free to find that song and take some time, dance your heart out, okay? It's important to keep dancing. It's important to keep that part of your life active. I know how important it is to all of you guys, and you know how important it is to me. So thank you so much for taking the time to do this, and we'll wrap up with a little reverence, okay? Just follow along with me. Here we go. Start first position. Make sure everything's really pulled up. And let's start just moving our right arm. Nice and slow. Flip that palm. Bring it down right in front of your belly button. Beautiful. Now, maybe you can follow your arm with your head a little bit. Flip that palm, nice round arms, hiding your thumbs. Beautiful. Now hear the music. Here's the end of the phrase. Let's move both arms together. Remember, you want to be able to see your hands without lifting your chin. Good. Right through center. Beautiful. We're going to step out to your right and take a curtsy. Beautiful. Stepping out, second side. Take a curtsy. Now slow motion in this. Our arms are lifted. Here we are. Even though we're bowing or curtsying, our head isn't tipping forward, right? We still have that crown sitting up nice and strong. Our chest is still lifted. We're still so proud, right? Here we are. We did an amazing job. Really proud of yourself. You should be. You guys are great. Okay, let's come back to first position. Give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so much. I miss you guys. All right, take care.